Hey, let's jump into Love and Hip Hop Season 11, Episode 11. Now, real quick before we jump into the recap, I do want to apologize in advance if you do hear any background noise. Where I'm at is very noisy, but the show has to go on. So let's jump into Eric and Ciara. What am I picking up from Eric and Ciara in this whole divorce conversation? I'm picking up that Eric wants a bag from Ciara. Eric wants something from Ciara with the way in which he showed up at her event, at her cooking event, saying, "Oh, I helped you start the business. I helped you do this." He was using certain keywords to try to say that he basically helped her start in the business. So, like once you get married, what you built with the person together, you get half out of it. I feel like he was trying to do that, and I felt like that was a really weak thing to do. Like, leave the woman, let her try to build her business and stop trying to state claims for her business. But that's what I surmised from Eric. We have Safari and Spice, who of course they seem very cool, and Safari finally gets to voice his own opinions as to what's going on with him and Eric Amina. So he finally gets a voice. And when he speaks and he talks about paying child support, he talks about being with her sexually, he talks about, not being able to see his daughter. It shows me that there's always two sides to a story. So you have to basically listen to both sides, no matter how emotional Eric Amina wants to be. And then Safari admits to liking Spice at the dinner. Yes, he said, I'm always tell us I'm like you, you're not paying no mind. And Spice slammed down on the table. Safari, no bother with that. Safari, I'm not going there with you. And so that cannot happen. I'm like, OMG, like, did we just breeze past that? Like, Spice, like, Safari literally admitted to liking Spice in a romantic way, and no one really even picked it up. But anyway, I was just like, all right, well, let me mind my business. But they do seem like genuine friends, so let's keep it there, right? As it relates to Shekinah Rashida and the Flo Rida situation, when Flo Rida showed up to Spice's dressing room, I feel like Flo Rida wanted to, of course, show her support. I feel like Shekinah is messy as hell, and I feel like Shekinah is kind of like Flo Rida in a way. However, I just feel like, it's just all jokes. Like, the girls was joking with Flo Rida and doing what they do. I do feel like Spice and Shekinah has a genuine friendship, like a genuine friendship. Like, I could tell that Spice really, really loves Shekinah. And another thing, later on in the show, as it relates to Eric and Ciara, Eric was served the divorce papers at the park. And again, I'm sorry for the noise because it's even bothering me. But Eric was served the divorce papers at the park, right? And when he was served the divorce papers at the park, he was like, what the hell? Blah, 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 blah. And Ciara was like, gotcha. You thought she was going to run? You thought she's going to keep running from these divorce papers? No, you ain't. And she served it to him. And I thought that was hella dope the way that she did it. Erica Mena, when they were at the gala, when they were at Spice's Getting the Key event, Erica Mena, they brought up some things about Erica Mena, about her being with the man, about her still being intimate with Safari, about Safari paying child support, and she brought out the receipts. And I think to deflect from the fact that Safari was indeed paying child support, even though those payments may have been late, but to deflect from the fact that he was actually paying child support, I feel as though Erica Mena started to bring up other stuff, right? She started to just start deflecting. She started to deflect and talk about how Ciara, how Safari was trying to hook up with Ciara. First of all, I thought that was the big top secret. So why would you just, to deflect from knowing good and goddamn well that Safari is paying child support, deflect from that to bring up Ciara and him hollering at Ciara when Ciara didn't want you to go around telling anybody that. So I feel like Erica Mena is not a good friend in that way. And she did piss on somebody, I guess, but, and I love what Spice said at her gala, at her key, receiving the key event. Time and place. People need to remember time and place. People, especially Americans, like, we don't be knowing time and place. We got to realize that she is at an exquisite event, and now is not the time. But anyway.